Alright, Rich here from the RCNetwork, and I have a newly added item on my SCX10 Trail Honcho from Axial. One of the biggest things that needs kind of improvement on this RTR version are the linkages on the underside of the vehicle. Now, there are 8 linkages, or links, I guess they're called, that make up the underside, and unfortunately in the RTR version they give you these plastic kind of ladder looking ones, and I'll show you guys what they look like here. Look kind of like that, and they're that flexible type of plastic that just bends and whatnot. Thus, you know, if you put any kind of decent power, you're not getting what you should out of this trail truck. So went ahead and I purchased the Axial kit. Now this is the long wheelbase version of it. Now there are 2 wheelbase versions. This is the AX30550. This is meant for a 313 millimeter wheelbase, or 12.3 inches. There is a smaller one, I believe, for the Dingo and whatnot. So take a look at that. You know, be wary of what you're purchasing. Now with this kit, I'm going to go over kind of what's included, of course, and how much it is and all sorts of good stuff. So how much is it? About $65 is about the going rate for them. You can find them for a little bit less if you really search on the internet, and I've seen them all the way down to like $48, which isn't too bad. Now, as far as what's included, now there's this big thing out there, 3-link, 4-link. So let's go ahead and take off the cover, and I'll show you kind of exactly what you get. The biggest thing is 3-link and 4-link. Now, the Axial kit does include everything you need to either make a 3-link kit for the front and on this particular RTR, or a 4-link. Now, you're going to have to kind of rob from Peter to pay Paul, so to speak, but in your original kit, you got that big bag of parts. There is a 4-link adapter in there to hook this thing up. You need that part. The other thing you need is the parts from the Axial link kit, which is, I'm about ready to show you here, to make it either 3 or 4-link. Now they do give you all the parts, so keep that in mind as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actual linkages. They're kind of a gray in color, and has some nice little, if you guys can hopefully see that there, but they do have some markings on there saying that, of course, it's Axial and the size of the links and whatnot. So the one thing that I was kind of, I guess, disappointed on was the lower links are one solid piece, and they just thread into these nice little rod ends and go from there. So as far as the upper links, they do use a 2-part design, and I don't know if you can see that little union right there, but that's just a little threaded rod that goes in between there. Now that's the difference on the 3-link and the 4-link. If you're going 4-link like I did on both sides, you just put these 2 together. Now if you went with a 3-link, they do give you this nice little 3-link little deal right there that you put on and make your 3-link. So if you're just going to run it bone stock, you want to upgrade to the aluminum links, you can do it just with your 3-link if you want. I went with the 4-link. It just makes sense. Better chance of keeping all wheels on the ground, or at least 3 of them on the ground in my case. So the one thing that I noticed on the kit is they do include, unfortunately, all of those plastic ball ends, or little roller balls there, which I wish were metal. It just makes sense to make them metal. I priced out the Traxxas ones, and I think I would have had to spend like another $24 because you can't just buy the balls, you have to buy the rod ends too. So to make this whole kit work, that's another $24. That's almost half the price of the kit. So I went ahead and left the plastic ones on there. We'll see how that goes from there. Now, what else is included? So you got the 8 links on the underside. You can make 3-link if you want, but 8-link is, my opinion, the best way to go. You also get this nice little thing, which is almost never mentioned, and that is the front steering linkage. It is 106 millimeters from side to side, and they also give you that little drag link right there, I believe it's called, up on the top that goes up to your servo horn. So that is included as well. It's kind of not very clear in some of the online posts, and unfortunately the only place that I could find any information on the kit, because I wanted to find out if it included the steering links, was I actually went on to Axial's website, and they have this nice set of instructions that came with my kit, but they're also posted on their website. Now, if you put in the model number on Axial's website, nothing pops up. But if you start searching for the instructions, I was able to find those. So, once again, it is AX30550. About 65 bucks. You might be able to find it for less. And that's basically it. That's the links. Very needed upgrade on this particular RTR. And that's it for now, guys. Any questions, throw them down below. As always, if you like the video, you like the series, hit that like button. Over now.